give me just a second. I'm gonna lock up real quick. Good morning, friends. How are you? Good morning. Hey, friend. Good morning, y'all. How's everybody doing? Okay, guys, we're gonna get right to it. Somebody has court today. Okay. Somebody has court. Hold on. Um, let me scooch this over here. I'm gonna just do it like this. I'm just gonna show it like that. Ooh. Oh, okay. Let me scooch this over. Okay. Y'all, your girls got court today. I don't know what's gonna happen, but Jasmine and Liv have court today at 9 o'clock Texas time, which they should be over there at the courthouse now. I didn't think about this yesterday, but there is supposed to be some bougie gang. The same person that okay, I'm gonna say it, girl. Remember we had a bougie gang friend in the hallway who caught some pictures when somebody was going to have to handle some business with their husband. That person may or may not be in the mist on today. Okay. So that's how I'm going to say it. From what I heard, I haven't had any communication with that individual for a couple of weeks since the last one got postponed. Okay. But supposedly we have friends that are boots on the ground. Does that make sense? Hopefully, those boots on the ground friends are handling that boots on the ground friend business. Okay. Liv and Jasmine have court today. Okay. At the courthouse, at the criminal courthouse on a harassment charge. Isn't this is the ugly part of YouTube when you can't, like, when you got to go back and forth, and then y'all end up over to the jailhouse. It's crazy. I'm eating something good right now. Did everybody eat breakfast? Girl. Girl. Let me see what you guys are saying. Hopefully somebody will tell us what happened because, girl, I want to know. I don't want to say. I don't want to say because I'm embarrassed. I just wanted you guys to know it was good. Something that's not really for breakfast. Something that's not for breakfast and something that I should not be eating. Okay. And because I do have some shame, Bible lady, please, with the avatars. I'm sorry. Um okay. All right. Let me check my inbox. Um Let me check my Instagram inbox because that's how I chitty chat with this individual. Terrible H&M manager refuses to service 2 black girls without reason. Claims she doesn't need one and wants them to leave before they. Oh, she's crazy. Okay. Girl, there's so much weird stuff on this internet. My God. It's like as soon as I click into Instagram, it's always something that I'm just like, what? Okay. Okay. Let me see. Oh God. Okay, we are gonna talk, Keisha. So don't worry. Um, I know we need to get caught up. Okay, let's see. Let me just see if my all right, let me see. Is my person okay? I just sent a note to our friend, our bougie gang friend, that may or may not be in the midst of the shenanigans of the courthouse situation. So I'll wait to hear back. Okay. I used to eat dinner leftovers for breakfast. I love eating dinner leftovers for breakfast. I actually made some good chicken breasts last night in some like a gravy, broccolini, and I had made that yellow rice. I made some yellow rice with red bell peppers, purple onion. Girl, I cut up a Scotch bonnet pepper. The first night we ate the rice, it was fine. Okay. Yesterday, that rice was so hot. It had like a little burn, not burn. It had like a little, it definitely had some heat. And today, I don't know what it's doing, but we ate most of it. There's like a scoop left, and I've still got some chicken breast. I will be warming that up as soon as we're done here. As soon as we are done here, I will be warming that up for my lunch and some sauteed spinach. Um I had you at rice. mm. Keisha been in the bushes over here. She was on Camel Toe on Acres talking about the raised bed having chemicals. Really? So where should I go first? You guys have wanted to talk about. I will put a screen grab over on Instagram. So if you're following me on Instagram, cool, about this court situation. I think I've put it in the broadcast situation. Let me get the broadcast and drop it into the chat. Let me take a picture. It's like, didn't I just have that up? Oh, duh. Okay. Let me. Yeah. One of my monitors is a touch screen and one is not. So annoying. Okay. All right. Let me take a screenshot of this. This is as of this morning, as you will see. And I will put this in the broadcast channel and I'll drop the link to the broadcast channel. You eat rice every day. I wish I could. I can't. I wish I could. I was raised on rice, so I'm not missing anything. My parents came from Haiti. We are Caribbean. Most Caribbean people eat a lot of rice, or like things like yuca, potatoes, whatever starch that goes with whatever vegetable. If you're vegetarian, then you're not eating meat, but rice is definitely a staple. Okay. Anywho, Jasmine and Liv have court today. I went by Jasmine's channel to see what was going on. I just didn't want to bore you with the workout shenanigans today. And I don't know what Liv got going on over there, but she does these epically long lives that are absolutely insane. And I'm very much giving behind and not really motivated to get caught up. Them having court today is definitely interesting, but not enough for me to immerse myself in trying to figure out what the hell. Okay. Definitely not worth. So I guess in other words, I'm going to say it like this, not worth my time on today. So we'll figure it out, because those two earn their coin off of talking their tea. So they're going to tell it. And the court records don't lie. I just haven't requested. I haven't done a FOIA to request it. But today, hopefully, if everything is done, we can get the record and find out what the hell was going on. Girl, my time between mom responsibilities and things of that nature. Girl, we're getting close to graduation, to the end of the year. Farrah's getting ready to go to high school. Baby, guess what? Let me brag on my daughter for just a second, if you guys don't mind, as a mother. Guess who got 4 gold medals yesterday? Like lapel pins. She got 4 of them. Now, I don't know that they were all for this quarter. She said that they owed her a couple. So they are from the school district, and they are academic scholar gold pins. And they told her when she gets her sash, because she was notified yesterday she's on honor roll again. And I don't know what it is, but they told her these pins, she'll put them on her sash for graduation. So they're starting to prepare them for end of year and stuff like that. Is it going to be streamed, court? I don't know. I don't think so. I wish. Do you imagine if we had a friend who would have orchestrated that for us, to be able to bring us the highlights and lowlights of the Tarrant County shenanigans? But no. I wish we could have that. But you never know. Some of these court systems have audio and video recordings, and you just have to pay for it. So you just never know. I'll have to look. I don't know that Tarrant County offers audio or video recordings, but they always have transcripts, obviously, and then there's the court record. So she's doing really, really, really well. Like, middle school has been the bomb for her. So middle school, she hit her academic sweet spot. So hopefully everything will continue to move in that direction for high school. But yeah, she got in the car yesterday and was like, "Give me your hand." And I was just like, I opened my hand, and I was like, "What?" And she put they look like gold coins, but they are, again, like lapel pins, and she had 4 of them. And I was like, "You got all of these for this quarter?" And she's like, "No, they said they owed me from previous quarters." So I don't really know all of the significance, but they do say academic scholar. So yeah, she was happy, and she was notified she got honor roll. They had like a snack for the honor roll kids, so they had popsicles and donuts. got them up on some sugar. But she's like, yeah, we had popsicles and donuts. So that was cute. So yeah, that's my mom report on my end for today. So very happy. But yeah, that being said, I stay busy. I'm busy supporting at the school. Last week I was chaperoning for days. That's why you guys didn't see me last week. I was on a mom trip. It was studentcation, and I was supporting as a mom, helping and chaperoning other people's kids. It was fun. It was nice, and I got to meet another teacher. And she invited me to play pickleball with her. So I have a pickleball partner. So I'll have my pickleball shenanigans starting soon. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Your avatar is taking me all the way out. Very distracting. Oh my god. If you guys most of you guys don't know who this is from the YouTube streets, but yeah. Uh that avatar is someone from the YouTube streets. I'm not going to say anything more. Did you see my comment? Hey Megan, how are you, babe? Hold on. Let me scroll up. I'm the worst on the scroll up. Let me see. Megan. Maybe I did not. Hold on. Let me go over to the other side. I didn't open up my YouTube monitor, so I don't. Let me see. I am the absolute worst with seeing if it passed the screen. Megan, Claire. Let's see. Maybe it got zapped. I don't see it. How far back was it? Does anybody else see it? From the tippy top. I see J Fox, Mastermind, Lex, JS, Danny IRL. Hold on. Miss HLS, Lady L, me, Ducky Dexter, Bible Lady. This is on the oh, you know what? Let me do live chat rather than top chat. That's my bad. I see Deshay, I see Mastermind towards the bottom. Megan Claire, the screenshot of Liv's new boo looks like Strangler Bay. The screenshot of Liv's new boo. Can you send it to me on Insta, babe? Babe, not a receipts. Baby. Some receipts. Send it to Instagram immediately, please. ASAP. You don't have Insta? Email? Look at this. Love lies lacefronts at gmail.com. Baby, right there. It's always funny when people ask me what my email address is. I'm like, baby, it's on the screen. Allegedly. Okay. Ooh. So he looks like Strangler Bay. Oh, Strangler Bay. Chrissy's guy who knocked out her teeth. Oh, baby. Mm. Mm. I did go over and watch Curves and Conversation with Gina and that other lady. They were talking about cheating like 2 episodes ago, and I had my shade detector out. Excuse me. I didn't mean to show Miss Strawberry, but speaking of cheating, speaking of big cheaters, Nesto and his old time cheating behind with side chick Sonia. That's a whole nother next level of cheatation because girl, when your girl with the husband does it, baby, I'm sure that's not that's on some you're fired. Okay. Did anyone else see it? I didn't see it. I seen it on someone's reaction yesterday. Oh, really? Okay. I don't know. Did it come from her? Did she show his picture? Because Liv is always proud of her man. Okay, well, if anybody gets the screenshot, just send it to me and we'll look at it. Otherwise, baby, we can't. Nobody. I mean, girl, Liv is not a quality female, and any man that she look, this is the let me can I speak on this for a second? Okay. I didn't even wait for an answer from you guys, but let me speak on this for a second. Liv is not a quality female, okay? And the bottom line is that any guy she gets is going to be a bum, okay? And if he's not a bum, when he figures out she's a bum, it's going to be fucked up, okay? Most men of 2025, since we have so many options, people are doing well for themselves. Man is getting older. The type of man you attract at 25 is different from the man you attract at 35. So depending on what the age group is of this particular man, nobody, and I'm not trying to offend anybody out there because we're talking about Liv, we're not talking about you, so don't get in your feelings if I say something you don't like. Liv has 5 kids with 3 different daddies. She's got 2 under 4, which means, baby, you've been getting loose with that goose recently. You got 2 under 3. Really? Forget about 2 under 4. You got 2 under 3. You got 3 and a 1. You just dropped a baby a year ago. And then you dropped a baby a year and a half before that, before you got your ass pregnant again. Men know how to do math, even dumb ones. They know that math. They know that, oh, pass the puss around. Then when they figure out that you do social media and they gather that you've been a complete slower and your ex-husband can't stand you and you have a problematic social media and they are with the shits, baby, homeboy is going to be gone. Because we see what happened this week. We've been talking about for 2 days. These Negroes with the shits, and forget about just the Negroes, baby. All these men, if you got a penis, these men understand that women are on social media. We're all on social media. And if you are one that collects your coin from social media, baby, your audience is going to be in your ass. So she must want people to do her dirty work to figure out who homeboy is, to figure out whether she needs to deal with him or not, or she just wants some content, play around, or she just wants someone to go play up in her putty cat or something like that. I do not know. But me personally, sometimes when Liv drops tea, I'm not taking the bait because it smells like fish already. You understand what I'm saying? Liv likes to play and plant stories. She likes to run her own plays. And I don't know. Me personally, I don't expect much when it comes to Liv. Look at our graduate Deshay. Okay, look. I just don't think I don't believe anything she puts out. She just wants attention. Thank you. She just wants attention. I would like to know how many episodes of Handmaid's Tale. I watched them all. Thank you very much. I was so tired. I ran the Lori Vallow trial yesterday and the day before, and I was done. I was done. Watching that woman is exhausting. But I watched them all. I did. I'm a fan of the show. You know I wasn't gonna miss it. I watched them all. After this, I was gonna go to Love Lies. I mean, Real Talk Bougie right away, but I don't know what we're gonna do. Like, how much of it do you guys want me to talk about it? If you guys watched it, what is it that you would like for us to talk about? Do you guys want to call in and talk about Handmaid's Tale like tonight? What's the tea on Handmaid's Tale? How do you want to do it? Because I mean, I could do a summary, but I would imagine most people who like the show are watching it and don't necessarily want a summary. I guess maybe you guys just want to know what I think about the episodes. I do think that I was nervous that it was going to be bad because I've been very disappointed by season finales, and this was I was cool. I was very much like, okay, okay. Oh, I haven't watched this last season. It just dropped like the night before last. Serena and June's Parallel Lives. Are y'all calling in? Where should I do that? Here, because they're mothers. We could have some more mom talk about Handmaid's Tale. Um, okay. I haven't yet. Jazzy. Jazzy. I need for you to watch it as soon as this live is over. I need you to like you're listening. If you're in the work bushes right now, um, are y'all gonna show up? Is everybody here now subscribed to OSIP? And also, can you guys tap 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 on your screen? Can y'all double tap on your screens for me? If you mess with me the long way, can you double tap on those screens, please? Let's see. Girl, one taker. You've never watched it. Okay. It's good. It's very, very good. I guess it was jazzy. But if you, I mean, it's, I don't want to say it's an acquired taste. It's on Hulu. It's, the first season is a little rough to get through. Hi, Nina. Hey, boo. The first season was hard to get because it was very kind of like, what in the world? It was not easy, but it was good. Once you get through if you can make it through the first season of the show, because it is quite harsh, you'll be like, oh shit. Second season, by the season finale of second season, you'll be like, oh my God, what is getting ready to happen now? That was season one for me. But even season two, the end of season two was so good. Okay. It consistently is a great show. So I'm gonna just give you a spoiler. I was happy. Episode one, I was worried, but getting into episode two and then episode three, basically Hulu dropped 3 back-to-back episodes. So, and each episode was about 45, 50 minutes. So I watched them yesterday. Was that yesterday? Yeah. You guys told me Monday that it was dropping. Thank you, India. I did not stay up late to watch it because I was not trying to waste my time and fall asleep. I was making my husband's lunch yesterday morning. I got my headphones in. I propped up my iPad on the island and I was watching. So good. Now, I was watching in the kitchen. So if we're going to talk about it, season 6. Danny, it's violent. There was a lot of like grape. There was a lot of, it was the violence because it was right after it depicts a lot of the takeover. Um, yeah, like I said, the first season is rough. It's almost like if you were into Westworld, if you liked Westworld, the first season was a lot, right? Because it was just a lot. It was a lot to see and it was a lot to kind of like, ooh, I don't normally watch this type of stuff. Girl, but it's such a good show. Um so I get it, Danny. It's not easy. It's not easy watching, but the story's very good. Anyway, um okay. All right. We will talk more. I may after this. I need to watch it again because I was making breakfast, making lunch for my husband. So, okay, Serena had her baby and she has her baby. I wonder how this is going to turn out. This is my thing. I'm just going to put this out there for any of you guys who watch. Yes. Yes, Bailey, I promise. I'm getting ready to click on it right now. Um when June had the chance to take Serena out of this world, she should have done it because Serena deserved it. Okay. Let's go see. You guys have been asking me about KEESHA and her switching agencies, which girl, let's just get into it. KEESHA switched agencies again, guys. Is anybody surprised? Then look at this particular, check this out. You see she's got the bike in her garage. She did a closing. One of you guys just sent me a video of her doing a closing for a client. And what was their gift? This thing right here. This Yes Soul thing. And Jasmine had one in her house too. Let me tell you something. I've got an email from this company. They wanted to send me one of these. They were not trying to pay. It's like a $400 or $500 item. I didn't even bother to respond. I don't do anything for free. I'm sorry. And I don't need another gadget. I've got a perfectly good exercise bike sitting 4 feet away from me. And if you want promo and description box, hold on a second. These people want a lot. And to me, if your product is so amazing, why are you giving it away? Hi there. Perhaps you have viewed the initial cooperation. That's what they call it. I sent you an email. Please ask what questions for cooperation. If if there are any questions, are welcome at any time. And I said, I will patiently give you answers. A lot of times people are writing from other countries. Um, in order to give you a better understanding of the company, I am Brian with Yes Soul Fitness, a professional fitness company. I came across your social media. I really enjoyed your content creating by you and believe there's a great opportunity for us to collaborate. Baby, this is what they're offering: $100 discount code for your followers, exclusive trial membership to the Yes Soul app, make an unboxing dedicated integrated video about showing riding your bike on your videos between March 1st and March 15th. Add our brand name to your video title as a Peloton alternative. Need to add your code and short link in the description. They don't want to pay. All they're going to do is send you a bike. I can buy my own fucking bike. You know what I'm saying? This bike, this Yes Soul right here. KEESHA tried to say she's got a short on Instagram doing a closing, and she's got that bike right over there. This bike from her garage talking about Yes Soul sponsored the video. I'm okay if that's what you say. And that's what she decided to give her clients, something that had already been gifted to her. Because they will send you the bike for free. Some of these places don't want to pay. All they want to do is give you a discount code. And I guess they feel like the price of the merchandise is worth not getting paid. But no, it's not. No, it's really not. Not to mention you've sent out like 50 of these bikes to people all over the place. So you've got tons of ads running within people's videos, and it's not worth everybody's time. You see what I'm saying? I already knew. I already knew. You know, when you start doing YouTube, you know, when you get to a certain point, you don't even have to have a lot of subscribers. Companies will start to reach out to you to try to, and for some people who do lifestyle, it's good because it's like free content, in a way, because they'll send you their product and you review their product or do an unboxing or share a code or whatever. For me, you see, I don't really do a whole lot of that. I did Temu for a minute. Um, like about 2 years ago, I was doing some Temu product stuff, and that Temu shit piled up. It was a bunch of stuff I really didn't need. Some of the things were okay, but then there's people who are anti Timu. I didn't need all that Timu hate email in my inbox because people don't like their labor practices. And I don't like to get involved in all that. So for me, I just kind of made a decision, like for my channel, I'm only gonna align myself with stuff that like I feel good about promoting. I don't know anything about Yes All. I don't care about it. I got my own damn workout equipment that we have paid our own money for, unencumbered and no responsibilities to anybody else. And I feel like I'm the type of person, you know what I'm saying? If I want a Peloton, I'm gonna get a Peloton. I'm not gonna give you the cheap alternative because you know me. I'm gonna be like, look, just spend the coins and get what's good. Now, yes, so might be great, but if you are marketing yourself as a Peloton alternative, then baby, you already know what great is. Great is the thing that you're marketing after as a dupe, right? So whatever. Anyway, my point in telling you this is that in KEESHA, this is probably going to show up in a KEESHA video. So just remember, I'm showing you this in her garage, because like I said, she did a closing and there's a short on her Instagram, and she made a big deal of gifting one of these to a client and saying that that company sponsored the video. And I'm just like, girl, bye. They're not paying. And like someone else just said, they saw a YouTuber who did a video and they're refusing to pay. So maybe they did do an agreement, or there's some sort of link, and when you guys click on it, they might give like a residual payback. Like, let's say you buy 10 people buy a bike and you're going to get a $25 bonus or a certain percentage bonus off of every sale. I'm not interested in that stuff. I'm just not. You're saying thank you so much for not doing that. Okay, let's get into this, guys. We're over at KEESHA's. And this vlog says, I have some deep regrets, and guess who put me in my place?
You guys, so our junk guy is literally on his way to pick up all of these boxes and clear out the garage. We have our shed built. We have different things coming in to do our gym floor. This is officially about to be our spot for our in-home gym, and it's the perfect timing for my new Yeeso bike to come in, you guys. This is an immersive 21.5 1080p FHD screen. It is unlimited streaming and great sound. This is the G1M Plus T version. And you guys, you all can already see exactly what this bike is. And I'm super excited to get it inside, set everything up, and show you guys what's next. Okay, guys, so I finally just finished putting the bike together. For the most part, I got to put the leg straps on there shortly, but I'm just so happy with my accomplishment of getting this together. It does have a nice screen with this particular Yeeso version that I have, and I'm really excited. So I've already plugged in my power adapter. For anyone who wants to know, it will be connected at the back of the bike right here. And then you will have all of the different connections back here and the power button.
Okay, so y'all know I had to get my yeast.
So, do you guys notice that there's no sofa? Are we noticing like there's no? So she must have done this a while ago because she got the free 99 sofa.
Okay, guys. So
Look at that. There's no. She's in the living room. How long ago was this? This had to be a minute ago because
finally just finished putting the box
baby,
together.
there's
For the most part, I
no
put the next stuff
sectional
on
in
here
there.
shortly, but I'm just so happy with my accomplishment of getting this together. It does have a nice screen with this particular Yeso version that I have, and I'm really, really excited. So I've already plugged in my power adapter. You will have all of the different connections back here, and
It's super easy to use. It has the screen. Get my Yeso Plus bike. As you can see, I've set it up and it's super, super easy to use. It has the screen. I had to get my Yeso Plus bike. As you can see, I've set it up and it's super, super easy.
That had to be a minute ago. Look at the
to use.
bookshelves. My bad. I made it fast, and I guess it's too fast.
So y'all know I had to get my Yeso Plus bike. As you can see, I've set it up and it's
Okay, so that was before they did their little DIY bookshelf situation. Okay. I don't know why she took so long. Maybe she didn't. Maybe they hadn't paid her. I don't know. But girl, why are you putting this old content on this video? So she posted this 5 days ago, but this had to be much longer ago because they've painted that bookshelf. They got the free 99 sofa. I think they got the free sofa before her birthday or something, if I remember correctly. So, all right, not my problem. Anyway, what in the texture is going on? Okay, let's see what's okay. Let me put the
I was supposed to redo my lashes last night.
better.
Hey guys, happy Friday. I was supposed to redo my lashes last night.
Hi guys. I was supposed to redo my lashes last night. Like, is that the opening?
I didn't. I'm trying to see what my water cup is. Oh, nothing's in here. I don't know why nothing's in here. Because y'all niece jewelry. Literally, I can't have nothing to myself. Like, I can't even have me to myself.
Welcome to motherhood.
No, Mom.
Welcome.
That's not gonna work. So hold on, let me do this. Hurry up.
It's giving no ice.
Oh my gosh. Goodness, when I know ice. No ice. Can't not have ice. Here we go. That should be good.
Girl, you're gonna end up buying a new motor for that ice
I
machine.
planted yesterday in the garden. Everything is coming along. So I should be done. I really should be eating. I should probably eat one of these blueberry muffins because I need to be eating throughout the day. I am picking up weight. I noticed on my my backside that I'm picking up weight. And then also I had put on something that I wore a couple of weeks ago and it was fitting real. To be recentered. But it was fitting real snug on me. So I have not officially got with the trainer. Let me tell you what happened. So I don't know why I thought the girls' spring break was next week, but it's not. We have a whole nother week of school, y'all. A whole nother week. So it literally threw me off. I am so blessed beyond blessed with my listing. I got an offer last night, and what did I just put the topic? Oh, I got an offer last night, and my clients were over the moon. I negotiated the heck out of that. Chef's kiss. And these particular clients actually reached out to me last year. Actually, this is how it went down. One of my keys reached out to me. And as a matter of fact, I might reach out to her. But one of my keys reached out to me because I need to be a millionaire. So the work don't stop. I know I'm gonna close y'all. Just sorry. Just real quick till I get to the car. I know some people have been messaging me. A lot of people have actually been messaging me, y'all. A lot of y'all. But some people specifically have been messaging me like, oh my gosh, these are Boston scary.
She's so scary.
Telling me like, oh my gosh, KEESHA, like you're such a hustler and you know it's commendable and you have so many things on your plate and you do all those things so well. No, I don't. Oh y'all, these lashes. I snatched my lashes off in the car yesterday, y'all, because my eyes was just so damn bad. But I do it well, but in truth, it's not easy to do the amount of things that I do. And I've been working as hard as I've been working for a very long time. And especially since becoming a mom, like I don't give myself no time to slip. I can't. Like I have extremely high goals for myself, for my kids, like for my family, me and Babe together have some new goals. We've always had goals, but things are just different now. Sorry, y'all. Things so loud.
things are just different now, especially now that we're engaged. Engaged life is different, y'all. Engaged, oh shit, y'all. I done left this again. Oh, my mama ain't got this.
Leaving 3 bags of dirt in the car. I know it smells like pure ass up in there.
1 second. Engaged life, garden mama life, chicken mama life. Hold on. Let me be right back. I gotta get all this on the car. Hey y'all. So, like I was saying, baby.
Why didn't that man take those bags out the car when you came home?
Went to the bank. He literally just walked out. I missed him. I wish he would have been out here 2 seconds earlier because I could have had him drag this stuff out. But it's okay. It's okay.
Girl, pay for everything.
He's on the way. Speaking of, like I said, engaged life, he's on his way to go and open up another account. Have a lot more clients now with real estate because this is the time where the business starts picking up, and I'm taking every single client. I'm taking every client. Like I said, I'm trying to be a millionaire, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Oh my gosh, shout out to him. Me and Babe also will be doing premarital therapy or counseling. I think that's premarital counseling. We already did therapy for our relationship, and I know that plus setting God at our core has literally just changed the trajectory of us. I know a lot of people, like I said, have been reaching out, giving me my props. That's all but God. That's nothing but God. It ain't none of me. It's all God. It's only because of God's grace and mercy that He's given me the strength, the mental capacity, the grace, and just the ability to heal in the way that I've done, to move the way that I've been able to move. Is only because of God, and it's still because of God. It's ongoing. And I also want to shout out to my best friends, y'all. That's why I'm doing something special. When I get them these boxes, y'all, my girls, like when I tell y'all, they are some real friends to me. I love my best friends so much. Like, they've been holding me down, like throughout the years, like everything. Like, they just been really holding me down. And now up until this point, they're just super supportive of everything. Like, I just love my friends. So I'm going up for my bridesmaids, my maid of honor, and my matron of honor. Like, I'm going up for my wedding party. Like, I'm going up. Like, this is about to be the talk of the town. So get ready for the wedding series on my platform. I'm excited. Me and Babe have finally decided where we're gonna take our.
I heard. I don't know. I didn't get a link or a clip. I heard that Miss I'll give everybody $10,000 asked if 10,000 people could send her $1. Is that true? Is that accurate? Is that accurate? That Miss I can give everybody 10,000 asked if 10,000 people could send her $1. Girl, JS, when you figure it out, let me know, okay? Oh, really? I haven't seen the clip. If someone could clip that, is that in this video? Is that in this video? Oh, okay. She's fundraising. So why don't you say, guys, my supporters, well, let me not help.
Engagement photos. It won't be no time soon. Because we're gonna do it around our birthday. So when we go out the country there, we're gonna do it. I'm still trying to figure out the theme. We have a meeting with our videographer tomorrow morning. We're potentially hiring him. We'll probably start touring venues.
Girl, it's the lies. Girl, slow down. You talking too fast, and you don't not even making sense. So you have a meeting with your videographer, but you have not hired him yet. So he's not your videographer, boo boo.
I will take you guys around for that. I'm gonna take y'all around. I'm sharing my whole. Y'all gonna see this.
Morning to everybody. If you're just coming in, tap in for me, because likes do matter. I don't know what's going on. That's weird, but whatever. It's like 2/3 of you have not tapped in. If you are not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing so you don't just have to like fall up in here if you actually really want a notification. And if you are down, okay, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. You don't have to, okay, but you know, if you're down over here, labia lips. What? You're calling her labia lips? Ooh. Oh my God. Hey, 504. Hey, boo. Jeremy ain't hired, girl. He ain't hired a soul, okay? She said they aren't taking the engagement photos until their birthdays in November. When are they supposed to be getting married? What month is this? We're in the 4th or 5th month right now. We're in April, right? So she says they're taking engagement pictures in November. So when are they getting married in 2026? Never, baby.
I know some people have messages like keep it private. You know, y'all gonna see this, baby. Y'all gonna see this.
She said they said keep it private. She said y'all gonna see this, baby.
You guys around for that. I'm gonna take y'all around for everything. I'm sharing my whole. Y'all gonna see this.
Y'all gonna see this.
I know some people have messages like keep
girl, my ninja getting ready to marry me. Baby, it's gonna be on and pizzapping. Okay, we're not playing. We on some can't stop, won't stop. I want y'all to see the whole thing.
You know, y'all gonna see this, baby. Y'all gonna see this because baby,
y'all gonna see this, baby.
When I tell
baby,
you I am blessed beyond
baby.
Y'all know how blessed
Hi,
I am.
Verena. Hey, boo.
Y'all see how the work of God.
Did I see Vicky earlier too? Hey to everybody.
Yeah, do y'all? I gotta show it because I gotta give my testimony. I'm not about to be quiet about these blessings. Like when I say my man loves the ground I walk on, he always loves the ground I walk on. But when I say he loves, respects, and honors the ground that I walk on and the way that he's supposed to as a godly man, baby, the way I'm about to be as a wife, well, I'm already a wife. Like I'm already a wife. I've always moved and carried myself as a wife. I know I did a little bit too much caring.
Hold up. You move and carry yourself as a wife. So walking around with your titties out is moving like, okay, that's not necessarily the biggest problem, but it is a problem. But walking around with basically topless and just having like a piece of fabric covering your breasts, okay. Moving like a wife is not just because you drop 3 kids. That's moving like a baby maker. Okay. You drop 3 kids, good for you. Anybody can do that. You supporting, paying his bills, carrying everything. That's not moving like a wife either. That's moving like a pick me that's got some coins. Okay. Or wants to take care of their man. That's on you, boo boo. Moving like a wife is not reminding your man every 5 minutes how he deceived, dishonored, and lied to you, and also all of the other things, all of the other issues you've had with this man, all of the cheating and everything, and all of you like coming to your vlogs all the time to talk about it and drag him and drag his baby mom for something that wasn't her fault because she wasn't in a relationship with y'all. That is not acting like a wife. If you're a wife who wants to accept your man's situation, that's not how it goes. So I don't know where you acting like a wife is, because none of those things you've should have or had to do.
Because now that I am walking with God, some of the things I would go back and not do because it's sinning. And
okay, well, I guess she knows now her ways.
Now that I am walking with God, some of the things I would go back and not do because it's sinning. And I'm not afraid to admit that. There's a lot of things that I should not have done if I would have really centered myself in my faith the way I should have and stayed in my faith. But I think,
or just been a grown-ass woman. It's not even just about your faith. Having to have faith to do the right thing means that when your faith wavers, you're just going to go back to your ratchet self. If that's the only reason why you are doing what you should do as an adult female, when those days come that you feel like God forgot about you or you're not happy with something, you're going to be right back in the shits.
I honestly think, because even when I was grounded in my faith at that point, I wasn't grounded in the right thing. Remarkable changes happen when you give your life to God for real. And I'm not talking about some people who just keep talking about like, and I can't stand it, people who just use God's name because it sounds good. If you're one of those type of people who just like to use God's name because it sounds good, or pretend like, oh, I do this for God, or God this, and you really not living that for real, or the way you moving is shiesty, God sees that. You have to be genuine about it, and you'll know when you're genuine
Oh my
about it when
God,
things
she's
that
so
you
weird.
used to be okay with doing starts to have a hold on you, and it starts convicting you. That's how you know, like that's how
She better hope girl, I'm not gonna say too much, but girl, she sounds like she's gonna get ready to be on some medication. Sugar mama, you already had the kids. He already got the cat. He already got the account. He isn't even helping plan the wedding. Your ass stays on him every day about this wedding. I wonder how she feels about being bisexual now that she's saved. Is she no longer bisexual? Okay. This happens when you place a man before God. He can say amen like no man before him. You was obsessed. Acting like a wife is not recording August crying and putting it on Beyonce's internet. Tell it one more time, Miss Toby. Okay. Jeremy is nowhere to be found unless she's spending money on him. Yeah, or I guess showing up to Pastel Acres where they get a check too. It's you know what? It's giving KEESHA Von Zandt. Okay. It's giving Dr. KEESHA. What's his name? Umar. What's Dr. Umar's last name? Dr. Umar. Girl, why can I not think of his name? Hold on. Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar Johnson. It's giving Dr. KEESHA Umarisha. It's giving Dr. KEESHA Umarisha Johnson Von Zandt Dahmer.
how I know for real this time my walk is the real deal. Because when I tell you, oh my gosh, God still keeps testing me, and he'll show me certain things and do certain things, and I have to pray first. I got to put myself in a prayer mindset and go to God. And when it starts having that conviction over my heart, like of my flesh, and if it weakens my flesh, I got to break myself down every single day to fight through some of the things or the thoughts or behaviors that I once was a part of or wanted. Like, I
want to be bad so bad. I want to be bad. Ooh.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Ooh. When she said heavy is the head that wears the crown. Okay, sis.
Tell you, it's not easy to be in the space that I am right now. But all I can say, it is nothing but God. It is not easy. God is going to continue to make you uncomfortable. When you turn your life to God, that's when that devil about to really wake up. You thought you were sinning before? Wait till when you know who God is and what your consequences are. Once you are reminded and you know what depart from me means for real, oh, please, baby, please. When you start telling people what you know and you start trying to convince other people to change their lives as well and make better choices, and when you tell God and tell him the type of person you're going to be and you're trying to be, I promise you, Satan is waking up like, what? Try me. What? You said what? God loves a covenant. He loves the idea that me and Jeremy are getting married. This is making God so happy right now. But you know who's not happy? You know who's not happy?
Who?
Satan.
Ooh.
And Satan himself sat back, and he did not like to watch Jeremy break himself down and strip himself away from all those worldly things that he once was a part of.
All that putty cat.
And even the mistreatment. Like, he broke his spirit and his soul down to the core to build him back up to the man that he is, the man that is going to lead our family for the rest of eternity until we get to God for eternity. When God got a hold of me and had to shake me out of my dizzy spell of thinking, like
out of your delusional,
the way that I was moving, like I said before in videos, like because you're a good person and because your sin doesn't.
You know what I love, baby? I love a good psychotic, chaotic car rant. I love when these people get in their cars and start talking that shit. I love it. I love to hear, and then I love when they upload it, do no editing, and throw it right on YouTube for us to watch and enjoy and be like, what the fuck is wrong with sis? Did she not eat her breakfast? Did she not get her vitamins? Baby, what is wrong with you on today? It's a world spin. Exactly. Sis is what she is crashing out while driving. Okay. Girl, love it.
Look
A
like
good
their
mobile
sins.
meltdown.
But let me put
Yes.
things in
Yeah.
perspective for you. Let me tell you where you
Wait, she's doing inflections in her voice. What he's got for you.
moving, like I said before in videos, like because you're a good person and because your sin doesn't look like their sins, but let me put things in perspective for you. Let me tell you where you fell short, KEESHA. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You're no better.
Yeah. Okay.
What? You're no better. Because we can go back in time and we'll be here for a very long time if we talk about what you do. Because your sins are not as blatant as other people's, or because you're not as intentional with being deceptive or a liar or all those other adjectives that are sinful, there are still a lot of things that you need to humble yourself with, Miss KEESHA. So God had to break me down. So we're both breaking ourselves down to be born into ourselves again. In the way that we love each other now, for us to be in a space where we can be celibate and be happy, to really put ourselves in a space where,
bro, y'all celibate. I bet you he's downstairs choking that damn chicken. Okay. And she's I don't know what she's doing. She might have a bedroom candy. She might have a rose or two. And also, I don't know, maybe she's got a friend. She might have a little kitty cat party or something.
God
I don't know what she
literally
got going on
leaves
over
every
there.
single thing.
She says they are celibate. Okay.
Like I said,
Is that how Jeremy's making his money? He is earning money by being celibate.
not easy. But guess who's loving this right now? God is so pleased.
God is so pleased. Okay, good. Very good. That's nice. I'm just joking.
With the work, but Satan is not. So he's trying to figure out how can
Oh,
I
because she's
test
going
her?
through sex
How can I
withdrawals.
put some things into this mix that's gonna really shake this up right now? I know what I can do.
What? Huh?
I like the girls. I mean, she may just be choosing. I don't know how it works, but if someone says that they are gay and then they choose to have different relationships, like, hey, I once did this, but now I'm doing that. That I don't think that makes you not gay anymore. I just think it makes you not, because if people are saying, and this is just, I'm just talking off the top of my head. If someone says that they are gay and then you choose to have a heterosexual relationship, just like someone who is hetero, right? And then they choose to go dip in the lady pond. So if the lady pond reference is, right? If people say you can be a heterosexual female and you went and experimented something, if you are a homosexual female lesbian and you want to try something else, in theory you can still be gay, right? Duh, I would think. But maybe she's just in a hetero relationship at this moment, because once upon a time she was a lesbian. Does that make sense? A lesbian in a heterosexual relationship versus when someone says they are hetero and they're trying something different. Is that, wouldn't that mean the same thing? Wouldn't sex have to be occurred for her to technically be? I don't know. She said she was a lesbian once upon a time, but she's not. I guess she says she's not anymore. Girl, I don't know. I don't know what she got going on. Now I wasn't around in the college years. Okay, girl. This is a whole thumbnail right here. Excuse me. Excuse me while I thumbnail real quick. Um I wasn't around in those college years to know like everything that was happening. I just know that she said once upon a time she was actually gay. And then now she's not. So I don't know. I don't know what that means. And good for her. You know what I'm saying? If she feels like she found love with Mr. Jeremy, girl, I'm not. I really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Someone asked, does that make you bisexual? I don't know. I'm not like an expert on that topic. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know. I think she had a girlfriend who I don't think that was I think isn't girl, I'm gonna just say no to that question. I'm gonna say no. You must not have been around for her early years. But she has videos on her channel of her with her girlfriend. And the girlfriend might have had that role. If there's such a thing. She looks like she's already proved that she's a pick me. Y'all remember when she said, I'm losing? Yeah. I know she was mad with Jeremy. I remember a couple of Q&As as she spoke about it. Yeah. I mean, it might still be in her, but maybe it's just not. It might still be something that, like, hey, if she broke up with Jeremy, she's got flexible options. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are fluid and they're just looking to fall in love, and whoever they happen to fall in love, it's not necessarily gender specific. It's just, I'm falling in love type thing. There are people who feel open to options, right? I don't know if she would be classified up under that. I don't know.
Diarrhea, but back there. I had met her teacher. She probably like, what is this mama talking about? I didn't have a private. Baby, I didn't buy the private yet. And now you're sneaking and eating candy. I don't know if I should. I want a private. Oh, baby.
Girl, she's sitting there eating that whole big
baby,
ass
Charles
muffin in
next
front of
week.
the kids.
It is. What about her?
Girl, you were talking your ass off. Maybe if you would eat an egg, you would have some senses about you.
I don't know.
Maybe, by the way,
Wait, Baba Lady said she had to snatch her wig off during her rant, and now I can't find it.
God is so funny.
What did he do?
It is 9:53. Y'all see, I still got on the same clothes I had on earlier.
It looks like she went to the pool. It looks like, I hope this is not going to be the style for the whole summer, but it's giving, I just came back from the pool.
Remember when I told y'all earlier that God told me this morning, early this morning, and it had to have been like around 8 something, because I had took the girls to school and went to Publix when God put a little nugget in my head and said, I need you to.
That ring is distracting.
Give to someone and do something for someone today. And I immediately thought, like, okay, I got to go to Lowe's next. So when I get to Lowe's, whoever's behind me in line, I'll just probably pay for their stuff. Then when I got there, I was literally hurrying up to get back home because my sister ended up texting me, telling me that her boyfriend, she's been dating a guy for a while now, but we haven't met him. Well, today I met him. So she had texted me, was like, oh, he was at our house. He came to my house to pick up something. And so I was trying to hurry up. So I totally forgot about it. And then I remember it vaguely a little bit later. And then I forgot about it again. And then when I was in the car talking to y'all, I remembered again. And now the whole day has pretty much went by. It's 10 o'clock at night. And randomly, I get a text from a key who took my social media webinar. And I kid you not. The message reads, hey, KEESHA, I took your social media webinar. I really enjoyed it and learned so much. I recently went viral on TikTok telling my testimony on how God put me out of a toxic relationship. Since then, I've been trying to get back on my feet. That's why I'm working so hard to become a content creator. Right now, I'm trying to raise money to get transportation for my daughter and I. You can check out my video where I talk about it. I'm not asking you for any money from you at all. I'm just asking if you would mind sharing the link to my GoFundMe, only if you feel led. If you're not comfortable, I totally understand and would love if you would just keep my daughter and I in your prayers. God is so funny. Oh my gosh, God is so funny. I'm literally
Where's this
like
GoFundMe at?
Perplexed right now. Like, and when God put it on my heart this morning, I told God I was going to obey. I was like, okay, of course. Okay, of course. And I'm like, God, you know, I'm saving up. You know, I'm trying to do all this. I'm working extra hard. But okay, if that's what you want me to do, I will. Just make it clear, like, who it's supposed to be or how it's supposed to happen, but I'll do it. And the line in this paragraph, can y'all guess what line that took it for me, like, that made this, like, this is from God? When she said, only if you feel led. I haven't watched the video yet, but I know this is what God wants.
There are people out here who know what to say to finesse. They know what to say to finesse.
So I am about to donate. And
Jesus.
oh wow, look at her. Look at her, beautiful. She's trying to raise $12,500. And y'all, we in this together. We are the Keys and the Duns. And if y'all feel led to help this mom, I'm gonna share her TikTok story. Like I said, I'm about to watch it off camera. I'm gonna share her TikTok story. I'm gonna share her GoFundMe. What's her name? Oh, hold on. I don't even see her name anywhere. Oh, yes, there it is. Tempest, I'm praying for you. I'm going to say a prayer for you and your daughter. I hope that you guys get a reliable car. I'm going to give y'all a little token of my love on behalf of me and my family. And I'm going to share this. And hopefully you guys, even if y'all could sew $5, $1, or just something.
Is it Tempest or Tempest? Did anybody find this chick? Girl, she's scamming. Okay. Tempest. What'd she say it was? Tempest?
I'm praying for you. I'm going to say a prayer for you and your daughter. Tempest, I'm praying for you. I'm going to say a prayer for you and your daughter. I hope that
Tempest needs a car. And she said she went viral on TikTok. Tempest. I wonder if it's got a T on the end. Tempest. Let me put in KEESHA. KAYLEE. Huh. Tempest. She can share her story. Tempest. Well, that's not it. KEESHA never shouts anybody out. Okay, so there's nobody here. Tempest, which Tempest has Tempest burner account. GoFundMe. Can I post the link in the chat? Yes, Bella, go ahead. If it doesn't come through, I'm gonna pull it up. Just drop it. Girl, I want to go put 3 eggs on the stove. Boil some eggs. Burner account. Close the door. Close the doors. Urshers. Close the doors. We got some family business to handle right now. We are getting ready to debunk the bullshit. Okay. Let's hear what's going on here. Urshers, close the doors. I need 356 people in here and each one of you to hit the button on per. I don't know. There's girl. It's 350. It's crazy. It's weird. It never used to be like this, but that's all right. That's all right. That's okay. It's the watch time that pays. Hey, it's all right. It's okay. Hey, it's okay. These are the kind of people that go down the rabbit hole and end up in prison for something terrible. Okay? They end up in there terrible. Victoria, how are you, baby? Bella, did you get the link, boo-boo? All right, let me check my Instagram real quick and see if we got a notification. Did Did our connect make it to court? It's all right. It's okay. Mm. All right. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes. Yes, girl. Yes. Yes. Stop it. Stop. Hold on. Okay. Who didn't? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get this person. Let me see. Hold on a second. I'm gonna put y'all on mute. I'm gonna let this play. Let me reach out to my connect. Okay. And then see if that person will be okay talking. Hold on.
That you guys get a reliable car. I'm gonna give y'all a little token of my love on behalf of me and my family, and I'm gonna share this, and hopefully you guys, even if y'all could sew $5, $1, or just something, just look at her story. I don't know anything about it, like I said, immediately, because I told you I was gonna come back and share it. And I forgot all about it. Like, it's 10 o'clock. I just finished pretty much eating my dinner. I'm about to go out there and juice some papayas and pineapples. Literally almost forgot all about it. I probably would have remembered because I am about to watch another sermon. And then I'm like, oh, well, nothing came up today, so maybe I'll try again tomorrow. But literally, ding. Wow. God is so funny. But I'm gonna obey. So I'm about to go ahead and do my little donation. And God bless. So, anyways, y'all, I am going to end this vlog right here. Hey guys, good morning. Happy Monday. I am literally going back into my inner childhood, y'all. I have decided to download The Sims 4. I saw this girl randomly playing it on.
Okay. So I got a message from somebody. They dropped a picture. They're outside the courtroom number 2. Is that what it said on my screenshot from today? Courtroom number 2. They're reporting word on the street, boots on the ground, word on the street is reporting that folks did not show up. Now, does that mean that there was a failure to appear, or was that a negotiated not reporting to court today? Because if they negotiated something, was it courtroom 2? Okay, sis took a picture outside of courtroom 2 and is reporting this just in, guys. Where's my breaking news music? Hold on a second. Breaking news is saying, hold on. Where is my why is my thing not going? Okay. All right, let me not play with you guys anymore. Okay. Picture outside of the courtroom. It says courtroom 2. Took a picture of the docket, everything that's on the door. It says morning. Yes. So I sent them a note. I said, "Hey, good morning. Are you at the courthouse?" They said yes. And the note was at 10:46 they didn't show. So I'm trying to figure out, can you give more details? Was it a failure to appear on both sides? What did the judge say? Oh, she's just now seeing it. Can you pick up for a quick call? Hold on. Okay, hold on, guys. I talked to the bailiff. They were supposed to be there at 9 a.m. They did not show up. Neither Parte and Jasmine has a $500 bond. So unless her, okay, hold on one second. Let me put on mute. Ask before I go put on speaker.
I don't remember where, if it was on YouTube or something popped up on Instagram. I don't know. But anyways, I was like, I keep seeing people doing it and I'm like, oh, I want to do it, but I never really have time. But I'm like, I need to make time for this because this is just so comforting for me. So I've already made my girl and I gave her all the character traits of myself. She's ambitious. She craves romance. She is a caring, um, personable person. She's a foodie. Like, there's just so many good character traits about her. Her name is Denver Godlike. Her name is Denver Godlike. I took Jory's middle name because I could not think of another name, and I love Jory's middle name. And I was like, Jory, I'm about to start calling you by your middle name, Denver. But anyway, so her name is Denver Godlike because I want her to be godlike. And that's exactly what she's been. She's been so nice to the neighbors. Let me show y'all what's going on. I'm right now furnishing my house. I gave her a nice little black shower with a nice farmhouse sink, the toilet, the rugs. Like, I'm super up. Look at my neighbor. Oh, what's this going on over here? Is this my neighbor? They got a pool. They got all this stuff.
Okay.
On.
All right.
But this is so fun. Let me show.
Okay, so tell us. Okay, so you're our friend from like 2 years ago. You're our same friend who actually caught the shot of Olivia reporting to court when she was meeting up with Gerard, right? You're our same friend because you talked to everybody before we had you online. Okay. So what happened? So they were supposed to be at court at 9 o'clock. Were you there at 9?
I was there at 9, maybe about 5 minutes after.
Okay, so you were there at 9 and nobody. So tell us what happened.
Well, and then so I went over to the bailiff and I asked, were they there? And he looked on the chart and says, yes, they have court today, but nobody showed. And so I just sat there about 30, 45 minutes and I realized they weren't coming.
So did the judge call Jasmine or Olivia? Did you hear them called?
No, because it was actually not like specifically for them. It was like a criminal court with like multiple cases. It was like a lot of people in there that had separate cases. And I guess they were there with their lawyers, just different court cases.
So is it more likely that because they hadn't checked in with the bailiff already had them as a failure to appear? Because okay, so they hadn't checked in, so they didn't bother to call that case as a fit. So did they mention anything before you left about the failure to appear?
No, they didn't say anything. I was just waiting to see if one of them would show up, but neither one showed.
Wow. And Jasmine's on bond, so this isn't like a civil matter. She has a bond. Now, Olivia is the person who filed the charges. She could not show up. She's quote unquote the victim, but she was required to show up. Jasmine is on a bond. That could be a failure to appear and could be a problem unless we don't know if they negotiated anything. But since it was still on the docket, it's more than likely that nothing was negotiated prior for them to not show up.
No, they were still on the docket because I actually, they just did not show. I don't know if they decided together that they weren't going to show, but, we never know what's going on behind the scenes.
But she would have to officially drop the charges because Jasmine is on a bond. Like she could have a FTA, a failure to appear pickup right now. And she don't want that. If she didn't like the last time, she won't like the next time because they'll put her they'll hold her and then they'll send her to Arlington. They'll send her to Tarrant County this time because it's a failure to appear. They gave her a bond to appear at court. This was the second time because the first time she said she never got it. So she got picked up and then she got this court date.
Well, it was definitely on there because they said Jasmine Dukes was supposed to be there today at 9 a.m. and they did not show.
Ooh, okay. And they had her as it did not show. I love your highlights, by the way. Your highlights are very pretty. Your makeup is nice. Is there anything you want Bougie Gang to know? I did see that you took a picture of courtroom number 2. Did you get any other good pictures for us?
Yeah, it was just really nothing to show. Like I said, there were random people in there, you know, and I didn't want to get anybody's picture that I wasn't supposed to. So I just there was nothing to show, but I was waiting to see if I would see them, but they just didn't,
And
they didn't.
Those scallywags did not show up. Wow. And there was no representation either. So
their lawyers could have been there, you know, the court appointed lawyer, but I wouldn't know which one they were, you know.
Because that being said, if Jasmine's lawyer was there, they wouldn't have had, if Jasmine had a lawyer there, they wouldn't have had her as a failure to appear because the lawyer can stand in your place. Even if they asked her to be there, they could say her representation is here, but the accused has not arrived. So the bailiff would have said her lawyer's here, but she's not. Because the lawyer would have checked in.
Yeah, but I did not. They just said they did not show. The bailiff says they're not here. They didn't show.
Okay, we might have to make a few phone calls and see what's going on. Jasmine, you might need to stay at the house because baby, you might get arrested on the streets again. Wow. And then Olivia hadn't been on live since yesterday. She didn't take her butt to court. I wonder if she's trying to drop the charges. We'll have to make some phone calls now.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how this plays out. I'm very curious.
Well, a mess. So thank you so much. Is there anything you want to say to Bougie Gang? Because they're listening. They're not seeing you, but they're just hearing you.
Hello, everybody, and have a good day. And I'm going to try to follow up and see if I can find out anything else because I'm nosy.
Okay,
and
girl, period. Okay. And girl, Bougie Gang is everywhere. Boots on the ground. Thank you so much, Boots on the Ground. We appreciate you. And I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Okay, sis. Day. Okay, see you later. Okay, take
Bye-bye.
care. All right, bye-bye. Baby. Ooh. Hold on. We're gonna have to make some follow-up calls. Let's wait till after lunch. Because then that'll have time for the clerk of courts to update the computer. Let me go back to, do I still have up Tarrant County? No. Okay, let's go back to old Bobblehead and see what's going on. Let's get back to Bobblehead business and then we'll figure out what we need to, how we need to check out things. Okay. Girl, what do you mean not? Of course it's an we get the receipts and the TT. Come on now. Girl, boots on the ground because sis is in the clouds. Okay. Yes. So as far as we know, they did not show up. According to Boots on the Ground, who was at the courthouse, Jasmine and Olivia were not seen nor heard. According to the bailiff, they did not show. Okay, that's according to the bailiff. After lunch, I will call the clerk of courts and I will find out for sure, what they have at Portia, ma'am, can you please stop? Portia, you're not at the courthouse, honey. Okay. Portia's trying to say something. They better stop playing with the court system. Girl, Jasmine is the offender. Jasmine really could find herself in some problems if Olivia has not dropped the case, but that's her business. I would not play with Olivia. Olivia is crazy. That girl is nuts. Okay. Anyway, okay, let's finish this up, and then I'll make a call. Of course, I will. Is Texas a two-party state or one party? Well, I guess it just matters my state, right? Let's see. North Carolina is a North Carolina recording calls. Oh, Portia, you and Lambo need to go into the living room with that. Okay, North Carolina is a one party consent state, meaning you can record a conversation as long as you are a participant and have consent of one participant, which you give yourself consent, then you do. Okay, baby.
Show y'all her. I'm still trying to figure out how to work this stuff, y'all. So don't mind me. We bought a house. I wanted to.
You are
Okay, yeah, we bought a house.
time to do.
Here she is.
How are you on Sim?
Y'all can't even see her. Nobody gonna be on nobody cheer team.
I want to.
Journey. I'm talking about stinking. And I'm like, what is that smell? What is that smell? Like, what is the smell? And I just know it's one of them. But I'm over here like, every time I drive for at least 3 minutes, it's kind of like, I guess once you in the vicinity for a period of time, it kind of, it seems like it's fading away, y'all. So I just got in the car right now and I said, you know what? I'm getting down to this for once and for all. Tell me why one of them then dropped a banana and it rotted. And it's been stinking up my car.
You couldn't tell a banana?
Go take it out, and like I said, I forgot my memory card was my computer, so I had to put the memory card in the camera. By the time I did all that, she was back in the car. But yeah, so we're on our way to cheer again.
And I'm gonna move up if I just get my back walk over one, and I will go to level 2.
Journey is super excited and super eager to move up. So she has what it takes. I've been very hard on her lately for everything because perfection, I have it. Y'all already know I don't got to go over this. Ooh, y'all, I am literally. Hold up. No, I just be pressing stuff. It's so funny. You can be driving for years and years and years and still don't know what these buttons on your car mean. I don't know what the heck I just pressed. I reset something, y'all. Hopefully I ain't break nothing down. But y'all, when I tell y'all, I literally just picked up the camera because I look cute today.
Oh, okay.
I told myself, I said, you know what, KEESHA, you need to get back to the younger you. The younger you when you were in high school, when you was in college, because the younger kid, even when I was in middle school, they used to call me London Tipton when I was in middle school now because I looked like London Tipton, but people just said I act uppity like London Tipton. And not the airhead part, but just pretty much. Oh, sorry, y'all. Y'all, what the heck I'm pressing? Okay, there we go. But yeah, so they just said I acted like London Tipton and was like real prissy.
Look, I'm not trying to be funny, but I would really be careful as far as using a lot of whatever she's using on her face. It's like she's baking or something, and maybe it's the moisturizer, but you can see all of the texture. It's very distracting. But aside from that, I'm going to say I do like the braids in the updo. I do like the I like this little choice. Now, as far as what she has on for a skirt, or she's got matching pants, like what she's got, I like the tweed jacket. I feel like this is definitely a look going in a better direction because it's been awful for so long. This is definitely a better look. Okay. All right. Let me give credit where credit is due. This is a much more professional look. The hair is better. The makeup is okay. The jacket, definitely, I'm going to say blue is a nice color for her. Ma'am, much better, more work appropriate, more they're going to take me seriously. Okay. She's delusional, y'all. She's delusional. If a banana rotten that bad, I'm sure there was no, oh God, gnats, fruit flies, and all that stuff. Let me go back to high school full beat. Girl, who does a high school full beat? What kind of weird full beat was that? Okay.
And girly and all that other stuff. But anyways, y'all, I always got myself dressed for the school day every single day. And when I got to high school, I was one of the very few. It was me.
KEESHA, you're 30 with 3 kids. Can you please stop talking about high school?
And one of my
She doesn't even talk about college. That's why if I really didn't know better, I wouldn't even believe that she went to college, because she never talks about college. She's always talking about fucking high school.
Homegirl, she actually just, if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all just saw my girl post Rihanna. Not Rihanna the singer, my friend, her name is Rihanna. But anyway, so yeah, in high school, we were like one of the only, if not the only 2 freshmen rocking high heels damn near every single day. I did not wear tennis shoes. And I guess that's why I got a little soft spot for my baby Jory, because Jory wake up ready for my neck if I even tell her she's wearing pants, shorts, capris, anything other than a skirt or a dress. My girl is hollering. But I just feel like she's just channeling her inner mommy, because baby, I did not wear no tennis shoes. The only tennis shoes I had were, and it wasn't even tennis shoes, it was just practice shoes for cheer. Well, I guess they were for tennis shoes. But anyways, that was it. I was in heels every day. Every single day.
Who wears heels in high school?
Over to Westlake, I did stop wearing heels as much because I told y'all about my embarrassing story, y'all. If you're an OG kid, you know about this story, but y'all, they waxed the floors at Westlake. They didn't wax them that much or use the same wax polish at Frederick Douglass, y'all. So I transferred over there to Westlake, and on my 3rd day of school, because I told y'all Westlake was different from Frederick Douglass. So Westlake was real uppity. You know, the kids were rich, their parents were having it. Not me, I'm saying everybody else. But anyways, so yeah, that's what it was. So anyways, I wore my heels on the first day, like I did at Frederick Douglass. The only difference was, you know, I went to Frederick Douglass. I knew everybody. These are kids I grew up with, or like they were in my neighborhood or whatever. So I knew a lot of my peers when I got to Frederick Douglass High School. I didn't feel like a fish out of water. When I transferred to Westlake's not APS school, baby. So yeah, these are not the kids that I grew up with. You know, these are the kids I knew from elementary school, middle school. I probably knew 3 kids in my whole entire class when I got there. It was 40 minutes to get to the office. I went to my new brokerage today, y'all. We had it in office, and I'm about to go. When I was now I can't tell y'all.
Okay, hold on. Now it's like, sis, shh, shh, shh.
It's like, ooh, what's that? Is that the gas? Why is my sign for my car? I gotta figure out why is my sign. So, ooh, the traffic.
Ooh, Jasmine, you heard that they coming for you. What you gonna do when they come for you?
The traffic. Yep, it's talking about my phone. So, ooh, the traffic.
Ooh, Jasmine, if you're in the bushes right now, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
The traffic. But anyway, outline my sign for my car, not like it's not showing me, and I don't know what to press. But anyways, y'all. So, the traffic. Yep, it's talking about my gas. I got 50 miles to eat. 50 miles. So we hopefully we gonna make this happen, get on back. Because it was 40 minutes to get to the office. I went to my new brokerage today, y'all. We had it in office. And I'm gonna have to, y'all, when I tell you, baby, now I can't tell y'all who it was because I don't think it's ethical for me to do it. I know I'm switching subjects, but y'all, my first day up in there, we had a whole celebrity up in there closing, baby. And I'm the one who opened the door. I'm over there trying to take my little cute little pictures. And it was a rapper. He was a rapper. And I went to go open the door struggling because I don't know how to work the door so damn fancy. It was a little button you got to press on the wall. Anyway, y'all. So I finally pressed it, had to do this, do that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I had to get myself together. And it's a rapper.
So she's over there at Ashley's agency.
Because it's going to be a very obvious.
So this is the lady who was on the reality show, Kiana Watson.
But he's a very well-known, very established, very famous rapper. Yeah. He was in there closing today. So I was like, oh, baby, this ain't the type of office you come to play. And usually when I go to the office, y'all see how I look. I just, I'm usually working in the garden outside. So
going to work a hot ass
mess. If I am going to the office, I try not to do too much outdoor stuff before I go. But Chanel did say like, oh, she wanted to take pictures today. So I was like, okay, let me look a little half decent. Just do this together real quick. And yeah, just the environment. Oh, by the way, if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, I am now at Watson Realty Co.
So Chanel is at Watson Realty with her. Is that what it is? Hold on. I don't know. She tells so much of her business. That's her thing. So Chanel wanted to take pictures. So if Chanel is taking pictures, so does that mean that she is still with Chanel, or is she over on Ashley's group, or what is going on? What's going on? Okay. Okay, let's do some intel since she's telling her business. So she said Chanel the real estate agent, right? Chanel. So Watson Realty. I forget Chanel's realty company. So Watson Realty Co. So they had a wrapper closing. Okay, here we go. Okay, so there's KEESHA over there. Is this the one where she... Okay, there's KEESHA is now with Watson Realty. I'm thrilled to announce that they have officially joined. KEESHA is now a WRC, officially welcoming the client, ending in 2024, upsetting closing 4.8 million in sales, only 300K away from being a top producing agent. But God, okay. There's KEESHA over there, Watson Realty, y'all. Who is this? Oh, Chanel. Okay, there's Chanel. So Chanel's over there too. She's accepting new clients. Chanel looks different. Okay. So everybody's over there. Okay. Embracing this season. One Lux Realty Collective. Ashley Sellers. One Lux Realty Collective. Who is that? Is that all these people? Okay, so this is Chanel's team. So all of Chanel's team bundled up and went over there to Quiana Watson as a collective. Chanel is, well, I don't know. I don't even want to say she's tall. Everybody else might just be short. Okay. 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 Okay.
And if y'all don't know who Kiana Watson is, then do your research. But she is that girl of real estate, and she owns the top luxury real estate brokerage in Georgia for at least, I don't know the rankings around the world, so don't get me to lying, but she's that girl. She's the GOAT and very well sought after and very well established. So I am now under her dynamic brokerage and glad to be here. I'm now finally sinking my feet and I'm staying put, and I'm just really, really happy about my journey, because like I said, I do want to work with luxury clients, more higher end clients. Excuse me. So I know being in this atmosphere and just everything that I have to offer from my team lead teaching us and stuff like that, like this will be no issue. Now that it's over, I guess I can't talk about it because I'm not salty anymore. I wasn't even really salty. I just was like, whatever. But I did actually have $1 million client last year. Unfortunately, we did not close. So they were selling their house. Did I kind of tell? I feel like this is deja vu, or maybe I just talk a lot and I was telling somebody else the same thing.
Girl, you talk a lot and didn't.
I was supposed to have closed. They were selling their house and about to buy a house that I found for them. I cannot remember their name. So I cannot reach back out. They were pinned to the top of my messages, but then like my last 3 messages, and I'm not one of those agents who's gonna harass
Wait,
me.
you had $1 million client, they didn't close with you, you had them pinned in your phone and you lost them? Girl.
I was supposed to have closed. They were selling their house and about to buy a house that I found for them. I cannot remember their name.
So how do you know that they haven't closed on that house with someone else? Because you probably didn't have a buyer's agreement signed.
So I cannot reach back out. They were pinned to the top of my messages, but then like my last 3 messages, and I'm not one of those agents who's gonna harass anybody. So once I don't,
So you don't have a file, you don't have a follow-up, you don't have a text situation where you're sending monthly newsletters or quarterly newsletters to prospective clients or former clients asking for referrals, things like that.
get good communication after 3 tries, and I'm not gonna do it all in the same day. It's gonna be probably 3 weeks in a row. After that, I'm not gonna force it. And I have so many people who need to be pinned. Like my whole pin from my business phone and my personal phone is max. So if I pin you, like we in constant communication at this moment, and I need to make sure I don't miss your messages. So speaking of, I need to call my lender because he kind of just gave me some information, and I'm side-eyeing him. Like, why would you tell me this? Hey y'all, happy Thursday. I am about to go outside and figure out what I'm about to plant. Because we put like $2 back up, but because we the pollen is bad, y'all. Our sun right there, it is so much, y'all. I didn't open up my package. I'm like, I got all these packages. I ordered so much, and I'm like, okay, I'll get to it when I get to it. Finally decided to open. Oh, let me show y'all. Finally decided to open my packages, and they all brand deals. I'm like, oh my gosh. But luckily, no one was harassing me, calling my phone, or not calling, but nobody was like emailing me up. Now this wallpaper, y'all haven't seen it. Y'all probably can see a little bit of it, like when it's in the vlog. I mean, I showed it too much, but y'all, it's giving me grief. And this is also a collaboration. And I know they stick with me because I told them like, hey, I'm gonna need y'all to resend all the wallpaper back again. So yeah, we're gonna figure it out. But anyways, I wanted to show you guys this book that I just got. It's called Total Forgiveness by R.T. Kendall. One of my keys recommended this book to me after one of my vlogs. Pretty sure when I talk about forgiveness, and I went ahead and ordered it. I have not started it yet, so it was highly recommended, and it says this is a book that should be read around the world, and I'm really excited. So I'm going to around the world, and I'm really excited.
When everything in you wants to hold a grudge, point a finger, and remember the pain, God wants you to lay it all aside. Okay.
So I'm going to read this every night before I go to bed. Another thing we're doing is we've started another show because I have to keep my mind at zen. I just cannot get myself overly stressed just because I'm overly worked. My lender just confirmed that my clients are good to go with our house, so thank God for that because I
Thank God.
all deals. I can't afford to not be closing deals. I'm not. It's just not gonna happen. So I started another show. It's called Yellow Jackets. One of my social media friends, because you know how you like follow somebody on Instagram, don't remember how you start following them, but y'all have always like DM'd or like never met up. Actually, I did meet her one time. I met her one time because she had said, this is when I first got into like designer fragrances. When I told y'all about Delina, it's because she had like all these perfumes and she was talking about this, and I had no mother freaking idea what she was talking about. And yeah, she had brought up Delina and was like, oh, my Delina was this much money, but I only used like this much of the bottle, and now I got this and this and this, so I'm gonna sell it. And I was like, so girl, let me invest in my first high-end fragrance without spending as much money, and I met up with her. So that is the first time we met, but it was like real quick. Other than that, we just keep it strictly like, hey girl, congrats girl, this, that, and the third, because she got engaged too, and she just had her baby, you know, I got engaged, so you know, stuff like that. But anyway, so she's the one who always, you know, like also there's certain people, like one girl told me like no matter what I recommend, she's gonna always watch it or always try it, because I never have, like, we have the same taste with everything, it seems. She's that girl for me. Like my internet friend is always, like, every time she recommends something I try it, it's always a hit. So I'm like, okay, yes. So she recommended Yellow Jackets. So far so good. That's on Amazon. I didn't even finish the first full episode, but it was really good. I got too sleepy last night. So there's that. I need to go pay for the girls' tryouts. Actually, I'm about to tell Jeremy he need to give me money for one of them. I'm gonna tell him some money for something else, because he's like, what? The tryouts cost this much money? They try to be on the team. They've been there. You know how the men be. But anyways, yeah. So I also need to do a fundraiser for the girls' cheer season, because baby, what I need to do? What I need to do? What do y'all think y'all would want to? I hate. I told y'all this before. I don't like having my hand out. I don't like asking people for help in general. I don't like asking for stuff in general. I don't want to ever come off like that just because I have a platform. I don't like to be like, oh, my Cash App's here, send me money. I hate dry begging.
I don't mind when people ask
Mm.
me for stuff, but for me, I just be feeling like I don't want to say it's pride, but
She says she hates dry begging. Interesting.
just because I have a platform, I don't like to be like, oh, my cash app's here, send me money. I hate dry begging. I don't mind when people ask me for stuff, but for me, I just be feeling like I don't want to say it's pride, but I would rather if I had a trade I could do or a service I can offer or something, I would rather do it that way. That's just always been me. So, what do y'all think? I need the girls' whole season paid off before the season even really starts. I want to do like a cookout. One of the other cheer moms, like a lot of us wants to do a fundraiser, and every year we be saying it, and then we only always do the fundraiser that the gym offers, that popcorn one. I got 3 kids, so I don't be making enough money for it to like stretch across all the girls. So I really need to like I said, I really want to pay off because there's a lot of fees, y'all. We pay it's like a mortgage. Yo, we're paying like a mortgage each year. And this season is getting more expensive because we have more competition and we're getting everything new. So for the last 2 seasons, I haven't had to replace uniforms, things like that. But this year we will. So and not just that, like the fees for choreography went up, the fees for this went up, the fees for that went up. It's just a lot, and I have three, so it's 3 times everything. So I was like, we need to do a fundraiser. I've already sent out a group chat to all of my family and said, hey, everybody, I sent the list of all the fees because some people don't be believing like the cheer.
Me personally, if I got a group chat like that, first of all, I would be out. I'm gonna just be honest. If you need $10,000, you need to figure out how to get your $10,000. I don't know how much it costs, but let's just say it's $5,000 for all 3 girls, right? Figure it out. Or guys, my group chat, my family, hey, um this is what I'm looking at to keep the girls in such and such. Anyone who would like to contribute and support, please let me know via Zelle or Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Auntie, uncle, all of the things, whatever you can donate, I'm cool, right? Fran left the chat. Do not get me involved. No, I don't want to know, right? Now, if I'm not even going to give my idea because I just thought of a really great idea and it could be considered tacky and it could be considered exploitive. But baby, if that's how you got to earn your coin, then that's how you got to earn your coin. I have an actual excellent idea. What was that noise? Girl, if I start screaming and hollering, you guys know what to do. I'm like, wait a second, but I know I locked my back door. Okay. Yeah, I have a really because I've been participating in boosters now for a couple of years for the school. But as far as like a mom or family who wants to fundraise, and I'm not just talking about like GoFundMe, but kids do use that. But also the fact that I'm sure you've got platforms not just of subscribers that follow you, but like your Facebook and all of those things. I have a really good idea, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to say it because baby, I don't care enough. You said call the police. Thank you. Thank you. Um, okay. Okay. I mean, if you want to fundraise for them babies to participate in their, I'm not saying it, India. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, since 2023, we are giving no advice. Okay. No advice. None. Yes. No advice. None. Mm-mm. Girl. Mm-mm. No. Nope. Not to mention, I'm going to be honest with you. My kid's in sports and I've put up, and this is not even a lot, so I'm not even complaining, but I've put up like about $500. That is not a lot at all. And it's school. But when you get into AAU and all that other stuff, you're going to start putting up more money. And as they get older and deeper embedded into the sport that they enjoy type thing, you got to just put up that coin. You got to put it up and then you participate with your peer group of moms and families and you guys get out there and you fundraise together. Now, one of the last fundraisers we did, which was one sponsored by the school system, was that my kids' particular sport, they did like customized t-shirts and sweatshirts and warm-up suits and all that kind of stuff. I I bought a lot to me. And I got Farrah's name on her stuff, super cute. Because who doesn't like something customized? That was like an easy fundraiser for me because I was like, oh yeah, we want our names on everything, right? That was cute. But yeah, you gotta just come up with some stuff, sis. Like you have a whole social media platform and you're taking time out at the end of this video to tell us how expensive extracurricular activities are. I thought you guys were upper middle class over there sitting on 10 acres.
Cost as much as it does. So I sent off the breakdown. Everybody was like, this is per girl. I was like, yes, it's per girl. I was like, everybody need to choose something by May and send me the money. My mama said she would, which is gonna be on behalf of her and her husband, because my mama husband made the money and my mama spent it. So on behalf of her and her husband, and then I'm gonna send a friendly reminder to my sister and my father to pick something. Of course, babe, I told him like his next brand deal to just give me all of it. And hopefully it's the one that we're doing now. Because y'all, the contractor just left, y'all. This brand deal right here. No, let me not talk about brand deal because this is brand deal. Actually, as a matter of fact, they reached out to me too. And they only responded back to Jeremy. I don't know because his price
Can I just say their furniture is the worst? I'm just gonna
cheaper, but it wasn't that much cheaper.
my
It was
bad.
only, and actually they gave
My
him, it was
bad.
probably one of his highest paid brand deals, and they paid for the contractor. He's not gonna get that part back until the video is done, but they included the contracting fee in it because it's not something most people would be able to install. But it's a really good contract, brand deal. So they reached out to me, and then we were gonna both accept it because we were talking about it. And I was like, okay, I'll do mine for the tiny house, you do yours for the main house. But I just need to look into that because I thought it was something else, but it's not.
Girl, his brand deals for lace blouses like Prince.
Walk the property because we're gonna officially start doing a basement. And I said, oh yeah, we trying to do all these things at once, but we really, really, really do not want to get too far behind with this basement, y'all, because we did that with the last house and we never touched nothing in that basement. So we really need to get a move on. So babe got him.
Why is the outdoor heater in the living room? That's what I want to know.
But my goal right now is to I just really want to have the girls' cheer stuff paid off because the wedding is going to be an investment, and we have, oh, did I tell you guys? We have a date. I'm not going to tell y'all the date yet because we're going to make it a beautiful reveal. So I'm super excited, but we have a date. We have officially set a date, and it's in the month that I wanted it to be in. I was a little nervous that I was going to have to push it back much further on in 2026 because of the girls' cheer schedule. Last but not least, like I said, back to the beginning.
They're going to have to go into 2026. And you already have 3 kids, a home, everything. Okay, so they're going to do it in 2026 or probably 2027. Nicole Fouché, how are you? A very French name. Yes. Okay, Nicole, how are you?
Part of this, now that I thought about this wedding again and thought about the girls again and how expensive they are for my lives,
girl, she better handle her business. That's all I got to say.
Social media webinar. I'm doing one more social media webinar. First of all, the reviews, the people are messaging me and they are super grateful for the first webinar. It was amazing. I'm in the middle of doing my one-on-one session, my 90-day one-on-one, and my financial academy. You guys, or finance academy, when I tell you guys, you need to
You're doing a finance academy and you're on here begging for dollars for cheerleading lessons, but you're doing a finance academy. Why don't you finance that cheerleading?
Up for my webinar. I'm doing another social media webinar, pretty much the exact same thing.
She's going to use her audience to finance her cheerleading bill.
That was literally it literally was the epitome of what I wanted for the people who signed up, and that was for people who literally asked the question. That was
she was going to have to push it to 26 because she wanted a certain date. I got you.
Questions and get as much out of the person who's teaching something as they possibly can. So it was a great teaching experience. That's why, like I said, it went over. It was not 2 hours. Now I ain't saying I'm trying to be more than 2 hours. Oh, I thought that was something else. But I'm not saying I want to be over 2 hours. But y'all know how I am. I gotta give quality. So I'm gonna be doing one more webinar. And then I'm going to be done for a while, giving out all this information, mentoring, all of this. All the proceeds from this time will most likely 90% of them go exclusively to the girls because, like I said, I really need to pay off their cheer season. And I'm not afraid to say that. We really need to pay off their cheer season. If you guys would like to help in any shape or form, then please sign up. Even if you don't have nothing you want to do for that. I don't know what other type of fundraiser I can do that can be inclusive to virtual, because the other stuff that I'm thinking of doing are all in person that I'm planning with the other cheer moms. So unless you lived in Atlanta, like coming to our fish fry, because we want to do like a barbecue or a fish fry or something like that, like you wouldn't be able to come unless you were in Atlanta. But I'm not here to just say, hey, everybody, can y'all give me $50? Now, if everybody watches this video wanted to give me something, and everybody watching this video gave me $1, because at least, let's just, even if we got this video right now to 10,000 views, if all of y'all gave me $1, I'm gonna put my cash out right here. As a matter of fact, I need to do a raffle, because like I said, I just can't ask people for stuff. Like, if you give $1, I'm gonna raffle you into something. I don't know what I should raffle y'all into. I'm trying to think. I don't know, because people may want different things. I'm trying to think. Would y'all want a free wig? Would y'all want?
Nobody wants them nasty
I
wigs again.
Want a free credit repair? Want a free? I don't know. Let me know some
Why
ideas.
do you think her audiences are so damn nasty that they want a wig from off of her head, or they need to fix the credit? Everybody's not sitting on some 500 and 600 credit. A lot of people are in the 7s and 800. Okay? 700 credit scores and better, in the 700s. Not wishing and hoping to get out of 4s and 5s. What are you talking about? Everybody, it's so funny how she just assumes because this particular corner of the YouTube streets has bad credit, but baby, everybody on the YouTube streets doesn't have bad credit, honey.
In the comments as well, like, let me know whatever y'all can think of, like, that I should raffle off. But that's what's gonna make me feel better. Please, 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 y'all, this is my fundraiser, because I need to get these cheer fees paid. If you want to participate in the Social Media Academy, then go ahead. Oh, another thing y'all can do, Babe just launched his clothing line. As a matter of fact, let me show you guys. Well, I don't know if he's gonna let me show you.
Nobody wants to see them ugly ass sweatshirts.
I don't know if all of these are already bought up, but a lot of them are bought up, because I saw his orders. So excited. A lot of them are bought up. And he got so much more right here, y'all.
Girl, where's the table?
Because I saw his orders. So excited. A lot of them are bought up. Because I saw his orders. So excited. A lot of them are bought up. And he got so much more right here, y'all.
She's so happy because he's got some inventory. Look at this mess. No tables, no desks, no like racks. Where's the racks? Everything's on the floor. All of this. So, okay. So titties and hips, bloody angel eyes. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, y'all.
Mm-mm.
I'm about to go. But in conclusion, go ahead and support and shop Babe's clothing company, because he's been working really hard, and the clothes eat, baby.
Shop his clothing company because he's been working really hard. Is that the reason why people need to support the business? Is that your sales pitch? Support it because he's been working really hard. You know how many people work really hard?
The clothes eat.
Girl, thank you, Jesus. It's over. Baby, thank you. Okay. Okay. Hold on. 1 second, guys. I changed my lunch order. I decided my lunch is going to be different. I just ordered some lunch. Okay, cool. Okay. She should, baby. It's the entitlement for me, right? All right, you guys. You guys are awesome. Look at us going 2 hours every day now. What is going on here? Why is it all of a sudden 2 hours is nothing on the internet? Why does 2 hours feel like an hour? Oh, let's do this before I forget. Hold on. All right, let's do this. All right, let's do this. Yeah, y'all, we've been action packed today. Hold on. We've been doing a little bit of this and a little bit that. Shouts out to the good sis boots on the ground in Texas. Okay, this ain't Texas. Ain't no hold 'em. Ain't no thing. Someone said Fran will sing a song and don't know the lyrics. Okay, pour some sugar and some honey too. It's a real live hold down. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right, Tarrant County. Can I get your phone number, please? We need to call and find out what's going on here. We need the criminal courthouse. We need the criminal courthouse. All right, let's see. We needed County Criminal Court number 2, CCC 2. County Criminal Court 2. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let me take this off of Bluetooth. Pour some sugar and some honey too. Okay. Okay. Wait a second. Am I still on Bluetooth? Oh, I'm hearing it in my ear and I'm like, why am I hearing it in my ear? I took it off Bluetooth. And okay. Let's try this one more time, even though they did low-key hang up. Okay. Can they answer the phone? They answered the phone before. Okay, so Candace. All right, I'm gonna go call back in a minute. Jasmine's attorney that's listed on the docket is a court appointed. Candace M. Taylor. I looked up Candace M. Taylor. Hold on. Candace M. Taylor. Yes. Candace M. Taylor. Okay. She is on the approved court appointed list. We're going to try another time. Let's call again. It's like, come on, y'all. Y'all answered the phone one time. What's going on here? It's 11 o'clock. This was the directory, County Criminal Court. County Criminal Court number 2. That's what it was. All right, that could be the courtroom. Maybe they're still in court. Let's just do so County Criminal Court number 2. Criminal District Courts District. Let's call the district clerk. Hold on. 817. Yada-da-da-da.
Good morning, District Clerk's Office.
Yes, hi. I have a question regarding the docket today. If you could help me, it's for
What's your
the case number is 186-1705.
Okay, that's a felony.
It's a felony. So I'm
Okay, I'm going to transfer you to felony.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Tom Walter, District Clerk's Office.
Yes, hi. I'm calling to get some information regarding a case that was on the docket today.
Okay. Do you have a case number or the ID number?
Yes, ma'am. Case number is 186-705.
The name?
So the parties are Jasmine Dukes and Olivia Johnson.
It looks like this is going to be a misdemeanor.
Oh, it's
I'm
dropping.
going to transfer you to the misdemeanor clerk's office.
Oh, okay. So did that just get dropped because someone or did that just get lowered because someone just transferred me to you and said it was a felony?
Yeah, I think you had gotten the civil.
Oh, thank you.
And so they transfer you automatically to criminal felony, but it's
criminal
misdemeanor.
misdemeanor.
So you have to talk to criminal misdemeanor.
Got it. Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
Hang on
you.
just a second. Uh-huh.
Thank you for calling the Tarrant County Clerk's Office. For English, press 1. Para español, oprima el número 2. Please hold for the next available agent. We are located at 401 West Belknap
Okay, we're not putting any.
Center, second floor, Customer Service Department, Fort
Okay.
Worth, Texas, 76196. Please visit us online at www.tarrant.gov.
Whew. Okay. Snowy said this guest helps her get through her work day. Okay. So we've gotten some information. It went from a felony to a misdemeanor. Okay.
Tarrant County Clerk Office, this is Elisa. How can I help you?
Yes. Hi, Elisa. I'm trying to get some information regarding a case. I understand it's in the misdemeanor criminal court.
Okay, yeah. Some information we can't give over the phone, but I can try to help. Do you have the
Okay,
case
awesome.
number?
Yes, please. 186-1705.
For Dukes.
Yes. Was that
Yeah.
case not called today? From what I understand, was there a failure to appear, or can you give me any update on that particular case?
Well, it looks like I see the consultation docket's going to be set for May 14th at 9 a.m. in Court 2. Today, though, they did have a session. It looks like pass for defense, defendant excused from the 4-9 setting,
requested by attorney. Defendant lives in Austin.
Got
So
it.
I'm guessing that they went ahead, right, and just made it further out for the defendant to either get here or something based on her attorney's motion.
Okay. And it's so 514 courtroom 2, and what was the time?
Yeah, 514 courtroom 2 on the 6th floor at 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Thank you so much. And it's showing as misdemeanor.
Yes, Class B misdemeanor. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am, for harassment.
Yes, you stated that there's some things you can't tell over the phone. Is it possible to submit a FOIA to get a copy of the police report?
Good question. For the police report itself, we actually don't keep a record of that. Normally, they don't even, I don't know why, but they don't normally even file it with us. Usually, we have to ask the court coordinators for that information. So I think with police records, if you're wanting the actual police documents, usually we refer people to the arresting agency, or the assistant district attorney's office would more than likely have it, because that arresting agency has to file it with them, and then they are the ones that look through the case and see if it's something to be filed. But it never makes it to us. Usually.
So the complaint isn't on the docket either. So
no, the
that would be
complaint
that. The complaint's there.
Yes, ma'am. The complaint itself, it just won't have all that detailed. You know how the cops like do their whole report.
Right.
You know, got a call at
Exactly.
8:05 and went right. It won't have that detail, but it'll have the complaint. So you can always email us a request or come in person to obtain that.
I'm not local. I'm following the case. This is actually 2 bloggers that I do some reporting on. So I'm not local. So the mystery is the detail of this situation. Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So you said can you tell me who the arresting agency was?
Absolutely. Let's see. Oh, looks like Arlington PD. Arlington Police Department was the arresting agency. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate your help. Very super duper helpful. Thank you so much.
Oh, anytime. You have a great day.
Yes, ma'am. Take care. Have a good day too. Thank you. Bye-bye. Girl, we didn't handle that business. You hear me on the phone, baby? We don't, and ain't no need to give out name. I mean, you know what I'm saying? She didn't ask me my name, but I said, I'm following this case. I'm calling for public information. Okay. No need to impersonate. You just call and appreciate. Okay. Okay. Just ask the questions. Taxpayer dollars at work. Okay. So what did we find out? Jasmine didn't go to court today. Why? Because her lawyer negotiated some more time. Okay. Jasmine is going to go back to court on May 14th on the 6th floor at 9 o'clock. Okay. And Arlington PD, which we did know that, is the keeper of the police report. So I'll try. I feel like I have sent a FOIA request on this and still have not gotten it, but I will submit. I will go to Arlington PD and I will file a FOIA to see if I can get a copy of the police report so we can have a good kiki. Okay. Okay. All right. You heard it here. Jasmine and Olivia had court today and they were not a failure to appear. Jasmine's lawyer negotiated her probably a continuance, and she will be over in the misdemeanor courtroom 2 on the 6th floor at 9 o'clock on May 14th. Put that on your bougie gang court calendar. Okay. You're enjoying this, girl. We do this every day on Real Talk Bougie. You know that. You know that. You know that. Girl, we call the Fulton County Courthouse. We've called the bail's bondsman. That's what we do because we're nosy. Okay, we're purposefully all up in the business. Why would she just want to get it over with? I can't wait to hear her. I can't wait to hear her lie. Okay. I hope she doesn't sit up there and lie. I'm sure somebody has called Jasmine or Olivia by now to tell them don't even play with the content this afternoon because Big Sis over here already got the TT that y'all didn't go to court. The court date was reset, and don't come and play all weekend and pretend like y'all went somewhere and did something. Jasmine, your whole court-appointed free 99 lawyer got you a new date, okay? And that date is May 14th, okay? May 14th on the 6th floor at 9 a.m., okay? Did she say May 10th? Duffy trial. Who is Duffy? Girl, who's Duff? Baby. Okay, guys. I did that for y'all. Okay. Let me see. Jay Breezy, thank you for 17 months supporting. Okay. I got my blue bougie mug on yesterday. You did? Oh. Thank you, Jay Breezy. I appreciate you so much for supporting. Look, if I'm not even going to give another idea. I just thought of another idea. But clearly, oh, Diddy. I was about to say, who's Duffy? Okay, you guys. I love you guys. You guys are so much fun. Tomorrow, I think we're going to Tootsie slide over there by this situation. When do you think are these two good friends? Do you know who this lady is? I don't know her channel like that. I don't know sis channel like that, but I want to talk about the cheating double standards. And I like to hear when Gina is just freestyling, talking out the side of her mouth, type thing. Okay. All right, guys. Love you. You guys are awesome. Okay. Love you, love you, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And hit the like button for me. If for nothing else, if you enjoyed the Kiki of the phone call, I will do a edit and I will get everything that we surmised from the call today to eliminate any liations that may happen from these shisty ass YouTube streets moms who try to act like they don't want us to know what they let us know and don't think that we can find out that information. Okay. All right, guys. You guys be easy. Keep it cute. And I will see you guys on tomorrow. Okay. I will see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm trying to find my outro. Okay. Let's get into it. Bye, guys.
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still talk my shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. Whatever.
There's different technicalities to the shit. I'm just saying, whatever negativity. Hold on. Hello. Alright.
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I'm that bitch.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm just playing. will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. Ooh, why Fashion Nova keep hitting me up though? Cause I'm that bitch. 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 I'm just playing.